test, I draw a sample, and then I calculate, so I know how many percent is the people who like to drink the bubble milk tea. Okay, that's one of these example for the null hypothesis testing. And you have several steps. Have you watched the video about hypothesis testing? Maybe.
No.
No, not yet. Not really.
Oh, uji hipotesis.
Hypothesis. I'm not sure. Is during
Why is
the,
there textbook like on it?
during high school, do you ever learn this one, hypothesis testing?
Oh, Hanol.
Yeah. Wow, wow.
Pernah sih.
What the fuck is
Uji hipotesis.
Maybe.
Enggak lah.
Pernah nggak sih, Dek?
Aku IPS.
Loh, iya mat gua nggak sih? Masuk
Mat gua umum depan tuh aku beda.
Okay.
Atau sih?
So first, this hypothesis testing is only from one population. So we are not comparing two population. Only one population. So for example, population in Surabaya, population in Western Sydney. Okay, one population. Usually you need to define first the first step, the null hypothesis. The null hypothesis is like this.
Setuju ya.
Null hypothesis. And you have this one, it's A. This is alternative hypothesis. This is what you want to check. Okay? Usually, the null hypothesis always equal to something, equal to some number. Yeah, usually, yeah. This, for example, this is the new. So the average of the population, maybe the average salary of population in Surabaya, let's guess maybe 5 million. Okay, 5 million. This is our guess, 5 million rupiah. And the alternative hypothesis, it has 3 types. This one is not equal to 500. 5 million. This is, yeah, not. So this is what you want to test. Based on some p-value, you will know this one is correct or not. Okay? Or this one is correct. Okay? Based on this one. Based on sample. Sample, you calculate the t-test. It can be like this one, or it also can. This is two-sided test. Two-sided test. Or if this one is depends with the questions or what you want to investigate. Yeah, it can be also maybe. Maybe my assumption, maybe the salary of people in Surabaya is not equal, but it's greater than 5 million. Maybe. Do you think it's greater than 5 million? The salary in Surabaya? No? It's smaller? Yeah, UMR? If smaller, you also can test it, but become like this one. Yeah. It's depend with the questions. Yeah. So this one is greater than this one is less than. And here is not two-sided test, but this is one-sided test. I will explain later. Okay? Maybe you want to investigate something, maybe I don't know, Bradley, Jason, maybe or. This is null hypothesis. This is alternative hypothesis. Yeah. Null hypothesis always equal to something, some number. This is depend with the questions or depend with what kind of condition that you want to investigate. Yeah. This is also depends. Yeah. So for example, like we have population of student in Western Sydney, and I think I want to test my hypothesis. Yeah, my hypothesis that your average score, your average GPA of the student in Western Sydney is higher than 3.5. Yeah, higher than 3.5. So I can write down my alternative hypothesis. This is some number. Yeah, because it's higher, so this sign will be greater. No, alternative hypothesis always come with the null hypothesis, and null hypothesis is always equal. Yeah, later on I will explain. Okay, this is depends with what you want to investigate. Depend with the question for now. Yeah, maybe if you want to become, yeah. Okay. Do you have any question regarding this one? So, this is the null hypothesis. This is the alternative hypothesis. And usually you have to write down all these two. Yeah, all these two. Okay? So, for example, like these questions. Yeah. This one, if this one company want to know the average life of new radial exit is 50 exit, so it's greater than 50,000 kilometers. So the alternative hypothesis will be mu greater than 50,000, but the null hypothesis always mu equal to 50,000. Okay. Maybe I'll show it to you this one or this one, number 3. If the company want to determine whether the average life differs or not equal, so it becomes like the symbol is not equal. So this is two-sided test, and always comes null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis like this one.
Shit.
It's a bit long way.
Ini week 6 dong.
Week 7. 7 Mas.
Miss, is this material on week 6 or week 7?
Week 7. Week 7 or 40. 40 material.
Kemarin bikin apa soalnya?
Okay, let's see this one.
Desain sama Iqbal kan udah.
See, always come with null hypothesis and then alternative hypothesis. This one, I want to test whether or not the question is the diameter is not equal to 4. So yeah, the null hypothesis always equal. Yeah, alternative always greater than or not equal. Okay, always come into this one. Okay, that's still the first step. First step to do, you have to define your hypothesis. You have to define the null hypothesis. You have to define the alternative hypothesis. That's the first step. Yeah. Here you have 6 steps. This one. Set up the null and alternative hypothesis. You have 6 steps. Okay. The next step, the second step, this one is come from the books. I think you can access it also. Yeah. So the step 2, you have to determine the test statistic. Okay. The test statistic. Oh yeah. Hi. Okay. So yeah, you have a test. It's okay. So the second step is determine the t-test. T-test, it has 3 here. 3 types of t-test. T-test of t-test is here. In a minute. Okay, only 3 formula. I think you are familiar with this one. Yeah. And this one. This is the first one, second one, the last one. I think last week you've done this one, right? Yeah, this is the score. Yeah, this is for normal distribution. Depends with the questions or the data. If it is known that it comes from a normal distribution, you can just use this one, this formula, to calculate the test. Okay. But if there is no information about regarding the normal distributions, but the population of the standard deviation is known, yeah, the sigma. The question is giving you some information regarding the sigma. The sigma is known. You can use this one, the z-score. But if there is no information regarding the sigma, so you have to use the t-score, t-table. You have two table, right? Z-table and the t-table. Yeah. So this one. This is play with the average value. But if the question is asking you related to proportion, you have to pick this one. Yeah, the p hat minus p, this one is a proportion. Divided by p multiplied with q, q is 1 minus p. Okay. Yeah, just 3 formula, not too many. Okay? If chemistry, maybe chemistry, a lot of memorization, right? CH is something, you need to remember all the table, yeah? Okay, yes? It's like last week, yeah? So this one is from the z-score, normal distributions. You have your own paper, I give it to you last week, and last 2 weeks. Also the T here. And this one Z is also from the z-score, but the calculation inside is regarding the proportion, percentage, yeah? Not dealing with the mean value. Okay, so only this 3, only this. N is the sample size. Yeah, because the sample size. That's second step. The third step is defining Okay, the third step is specify the significance level. Usually it is given from the questions, yeah. Usually I want to test it using 95% confidence interval. It's given from the questions, yeah. Usually around 0.01 or 0.05. 95% or 99%, yeah. Yeah, it's given from the questions or yourself. Okay. Okay, the last step, define the decision rule. It's based on the rejection area. Okay, I will explain it later, but maybe you can always go back to this one. Okay, and then the last one is making the conclusion. Okay, this is quite abstract, but it's okay. After you more, practice more, you will get the sense of this step. You will remember, memorize it, directly. Okay, if there is no questions, do you have questions related to this one? We can go to one of the example and see how it works from the questions. It's quite important. For example, like maybe if you want to work in a company, maybe for the first year after you graduate, you want to work in a company. Maybe you work in a marketing side, and then your boss asking you to draw some information, yeah. Maybe how much amount of money that the customer want to spend. Maybe Reynard work in a shoes company. Maybe the boss doesn't know how much the willingness of the person want to buy a shoes. Maybe what do you think about this? Maybe up to 5 million, maybe. Yeah. So that's your hypothesis. Yeah. People want to spend up to 5 million, yeah, or greater than 5 million. That's your alternative hypothesis. Yeah. It's from the population, and then you draw from a sample. So you pick like randomly, right? 100 people, asking them their willingness to buy the shoes, and then you give based on the statistic test. I am quite confident that so like that. Okay. So it's not like so let's go back to the shoes. Yeah, maybe you are working as in marketing. Do you want to work in the marketing side? I don't know. Yeah, it's not like after you draw 100 sample, for example, you asking so many people inside the mall, asking their willingness. You ask 100 people, and then you average their answer, and then you come to your boss and say, okay, boss, the average value they want to spend for the shoes maybe around 10 million. Yeah, I think it's not enough. It's not too convincing. Yeah, you have to calculate the statistical test. So your data, you need to not just finding the average, you need to do some calculation based on the statistic test. You say to your boss, yeah, your sample is representing the population in Surabaya. So based on this one, this one, okay. So like this one, the questions is about law firm, it's not about shoes company. So it has some information inside. First, it is known that the selling time are normally distributed. You have three formula, right? First is the Z, x minus mu over standard deviation over n and the t as okay. If it is normally distributed, so you just deal with this one. Yeah, the first formula. Just it is written here. Is normally distributed. So use the z table. Use the z table. Okay. Now it is known that the mean selling time, the mean of the population is at most 110 days. Yeah. Okay, we keep that one for a while. And so there is a competitor belief that the claim is not true. So it's not 110, he believed, because he conduct another survey, another sample, yeah. He believed that the mean selling time of a residential is greater than 110 days, yeah. It's not easy to sell a house, I think. Yeah, sometimes it takes several, yeah, 110 days is like, oh, less than a year, right? Less than a year, yeah. Sometimes it may take like 2 years something. Okay, so this is another real estate agent say that it's greater than 110. It's greater than 110, yeah. Then he take another sample. So he take how many sample here from the questions? 36. And his claim is that greater than how many? Yeah. This is from the sample. It's not greater than 118, but he draw the samples, and then the mean of this one is 118. Yeah, 118 is greater than 110. Yeah. So remember, the first step is you have to define,
More or less.
yeah, more or less the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. So, but you already know this is the test, right? So the null hypothesis
Kirim lah.
always equal to something, and then always come with the alternative hypothesis. It can be more or less, it can be not equal to, yeah. But your question is more greater than, less than, or not equal to? Greater than, yeah, greater than 110, yeah. So this one, yay, you can define the first step. Done for the first step. And the second step is choosing the t stats actually, but and you also done it, right? This is the first step. The second step, choosing the formula. You choose this one, right? Because from the questions, normally distribute, so use this formula. Okay. That's the second step. So let's calculate this one, the z. Okay, the z. The formula to the z is, why you choose the z? Because yes, it's normally distributed, yeah. So not using the t table, yeah. Do you bring your z table? The paper? Okay. Because I don't think it. Okay.
Bisa dicari di
The z,
Google.
the formula is x bar minus the mu over sigma divided by square
Square
n. What is your n?
100.
36. The sample size.
Oh ya.
Yeah, that's it. Because he want to claim based on the 36. Yeah. So 36. Okay. How about the x bar? Oh, the mu. Yeah, you know the mu, right? 110,
20.
yeah. Okay. And then the sigma. Oh, also given in the questions. The sigma 20. The sigma. Sigma is standard deviation. It's 20, yeah. 20. And the m is
36,
36. And this one is the claim, based on the claim.
118.
118, yeah. And then you calculate this one. Then you get some numbers.
Dua-duanya masih harus itu.
The number is 2.40. Okay? 2.40. This is the second step. Okay. You have questions regarding this one? 140.
Miss,
Mhm.
so the null hypothesis is always equals to.
Always equals to.
But why doesn't it equals to 180? Why is it?
Oh,
I don't have it anymore.
118 is come from the sample.
Oh,
Yeah. This is the first claim, yeah. Come from
Oh,
the
no
sample.
wonder I couldn't find it. My mom was writing my answer
Ada lagi,
already.
minjem lagi.
Yeah. No, yeah. So,
The real
yeah.
scammer.
I mean, he claims
Yeah,
that this is 118 from the sample, right?
My mom
Yes,
wrote
it's
my
fine.
answer by missing correction.
but
And it's
The expert. Yeah. So, makes sense? Maybe after next
It's actually
example more. Yeah. But Winston,
Yeah.
do you have? Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I got 2.5.
Yeah.
So reject the null hypothesis.
Oh, you already. Yeah. We haven't touched the reject or not. That's the next step, the fourth step. We still second step. But so far it's okay, right?
Yeah.
That's the second step. The third step, maybe if it is too small, I give it to you here. Yeah, this one. Okay? With the formula, but with the calculating inside is 2.4. Now let's move to the third step. Remember we have 6 steps. Already done 2. Here's other 4. Yeah, this is 2 and 4. Yeah, actually we for second step don't need to calculate all, but we just choose whether it's use Z score or the table. That is okay. I give you the calculator. Okay. Okay, let's move to the third step. The third step is choosing the confidence level or the alpha. Yeah, the alpha is from the questions or yourself, but from the questions is this one. Yeah. How to get the 0.01? See from this one is given from the questions. Can we conclude that the competitor is correct at 1% significance level? So it's mentioned here 0.01. Sometimes it's not 1%. Sometimes it can be like 5%. It happens. Yeah, 10% also possible. Yeah.
What
This
does
is
that
like the
mean?
threshold.
What does that mean? The 1% significance level.
Is the threshold. Yeah, threshold. Maybe after it draw,
Okay.
yeah, the threshold it can change from 1% or 5%.
Mm.
The threshold to check the null hypothesis. But you know now the alpha is come from the questions, yeah. Usually it's like at blah 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 significance level, yeah. Usually you know it is alpha. So you know the alpha is 0.1. Is 1% or 0.1?
0.0.
0.01. Sorry. Yeah. 0.01. Yeah. I said it wrong. 0.1. Okay. Now, this one, after you define the is 0.01, you can see from the table that 0.01 is 2.33. Yeah, this from your Z score. The probability of 0.01, yeah, is 2.33 from the Z table. So this one, the Z score for 0.01 is 2.33. Okay? If I draw this one, 2.33. So this one is become the threshold is become 2.33. Yeah? If 0.05 will be different, yeah? 2.33.
How is it 2.33?
Come from the table, that one, yeah? Come from the Z table.
Ah, there's the.
Different? That means
Oh iya, tapi negatif.
Yeah, it can be okay.
Mana sih soal ini? Gak tahu, 2,4. Itu nanti akan
Yeah, you have 6 steps.
Rumusnya berapa? Terus kita kalau ingat pokoknya kan kalau bisa sampai
Okay, so here you see 0.01 is it can be negative 2.33 or 2.33 is two side, right? Two side. But here you are not testing the two-sided test, just one side test. So it can be this one, 1.233 or 2.33. How to know this is one side or two side? Based on this one, the alternative hypothesis. If this one is not equal, you will deal with two-sided. But here is greater than, so just one-sided. Okay, you know this number is come from the 0.01. Okay, since this is greater than or one-sided test, you don't care about this one. Yeah. You get this area. As long as your t-test greater than this number, yeah, for sure it's also greater than this number, yeah, you can reject the null hypothesis. Reject, yeah, as long as it's greater than here inside. So this is come from the table, and this one come from your data. The calculation from your data is around 2.40. Since 2.40 greater than 2.33, so in this area, yeah, in the rejection area, yeah. Here, if you fall in this area, this condition is happen. But if fall in the rejection area here, this one, this condition is happen. Yeah. So I have evidence. Evidence that since this is my statistical test greater than this one, 2.33. This is from the 0.01, right? This is from my data. This is in the rejection area, so I can reject my null hypothesis. So I do not accept this one, but I accept this one. Yeah. So the sample is greater than the 110. Yeah. If yes,
So if the alternative hypothesis is less than, you take the negative.
yes, take the negative. Yeah, you will see. Yeah. For example, this is less than. Yeah, and then you take this one is a negative 2.33, and then depends. Yours is less than the minus 2.33 or not. If less than, so it happens. Yeah.
If it's less, then we use the HO.
Yeah, yes, use the HO, the null hypothesis. For example, this one, this number is not 2, for example, yeah. This one is 2.05. Can you reject the null hypothesis?
No.
No. 2.05 is located somewhere here. Somewhere here, right? This is the area where the null hypothesis apply. Yeah. So, okay. So, the average is 110. Yeah, equal to 110. Not greater than 110. Yeah, but this one is 2.4. Okay. Do you have, hope it's answering. Do you have other questions? Yes, yes.
Could you explain the step 4 again?
The step 4,
The step 4.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Step 4 is related to the rejection area. Rejection area depends from the alternative hypothesis. Your alternative hypothesis greater, less than, or two side, not equal, ya. If greater, you care about this side. The left side will be where null hypothesis applies.
Kalau dia terpicu.
As long as your numbers from the data greater than the from the statistical, the standard, the threshold. So it comes the rejection area. That's why reject null hypothesis if
Misalnya,
the z greater than
Kita step
2.3
pertama.
is from the
Step
threshold.
kedua kan masuk no rumus itu
So if
set itu.
it's not equal,
Kenapa kok bisa?
then where's the rejection?
Not equal to,
Karena
okay, the
misalnya ada
rejection
tulisannya
is not
no
equal to will be
karena
like
pakai
this.
pakai ini.
But yeah,
Ada tes dapat 240.
I think they have
Kamu
not equal
bingung
to, maybe we can see it.
Bukan.
Let me check. Yeah, if not I will explain.
Dari data ya.
Equal to
Nah gitu. Ini gini, 2.40 ambil 2.33 itu besaran mana?
okay, we'll have not
2.33
equal to.
besaran mana?
Don't worry.
Nah,
Okay,
karena
next.
contoh dulu ini kan dari awal kan udah mu ini kemudian 240 jadi karena mu ini lebih dari 24 karena mu ini lebih dari 2,33 kita pakai ini betul jawabannya gitu.
tapi tiap soal itu beda-beda.
Ini nah diputar lagi
Itu yang susah. Ini susahnya tiap soal. Dan soalnya bingung. Ya, nanti soal itu kan nggak mau. Cuma cuma reklamasi doang harus selesai.
ya gitu.
Jadi pokoknya jadi.
Yeah, if greater than c.
Saya jadi contohnya. Ada yang nggak soal itu?
Oh, udah sudah
Itu soal belum ada. Belum ada sih.
More than
Belum ada sih.
and that
Jadi pokoknya ya misalnya
the alternative hypothesis
secara rata-rata itu 100 misalnya.
and the
Nah, tapi ada orang biasanya si orang klaim ada kayak riset klaim atau orang itu nggak 100 hasilnya misal lebih banyak atau lebih kurang. Nah, berarti kalau misal lebih banyak H0 itu kan sebenarnya
So it will
dari
be
awal
like-
si awal ya
Yes.
si awal bisa
So,
100.
for
Kalau misal
example,
orang
if
klaim
you
lebih
want
banyak
to-
berarti H0
Yeah, it's
itu
greater.
pakai si rumus harusnya lebih besar dari 100
Yeah,
karena orang klaim H0 itu kan sebenarnya sih
yeah.
klaim awal
It's
terus
different to what to 105, so
klaim baru.
this is correct. So
Nah,
you don't have
kamu
evidence to
bukti
reject the null
sekarang
hypothesis.
ngitung itu
And
bukti
say
loh
that
kalau
is less
klaim
than
mana sih yang
five.
benar kalau misalnya H0 itu sih benar atau
I think
klaim
after,
baru itu sih
yeah,
benar.
you will
Nah,
see
untuk soal ini yang
works.
betul itu klaimnya
The,
baru
the
gitu.
example maybe
Kalau yang ini ya klaim baru.
Klaim baru.
Yeah,
Jadi
but
kita
yeah,
hitung.
it's indicative.
Dan misalnya kamu mau gambar grafik boleh lebih gampang sih.
Yeah, we care it.
Dan lebih gampang dimengerti.
Is greater than the positive.
Terus patokannya itu kan dipakai set. Jadi habis ngitung.
Untuk soal ini pakai set.
Kalau misalnya, tuh, selalu pakai set buat uji hipotesis ini. Jadi kalau misalnya taruh signifikansi ini, taruh
Yes, this one
apa?
in high
Signifikansi kalau langsung masih alpha itu.
Hmm.
Nah itu tuh nanti bisa biasa.
Oh, levels. Oh.
0,01, 1%, 5%, 10%.
Terus bisa 3% bisa
Jadi kalau cariin Z langsung dari grafik itu.
jadi Z 0, ya Z 10% berarti Z, 0,01.
Biasanya sih cuma gitu toh ya. Ya kamu mau apa kan nggak apa-apa sih. Tapi
Yeah,
aku sih
so we,
kalau lihat aja.
yeah. We don't agree that is equal to 110. That is greater than 110. So the alternative hypothesis applies.
Dua
Karena Z
itu sih hitungan.
Karena kan
tiga itu Z 2, jadi misalnya
First, equal. So the null hypothesis, this is come from
dari
the first one.
0,01.
This is the null hypothesis. The average value equal to 110. Equal.
0,009.
Alternative hypothesis
mendekati
greater
sama
than
0,01
110. Yeah.
atau 1%.
So if this one, if you have in the rejection area,
minus 2,
this condition
tapi karena ini sih positif.
yeah, it's not correct. This one is correct. Okay.
Nah ini saya mendekati.
Still answer? No. Sandrina, do
Jadi
you
cari
have?
sih dari itu.
Kalau misalnya 2 ini misalnya
Maybe let's check another
2,22 gitu. Berarti
example.
kan
Maybe.
ambil ini kan bicara ini. Berarti ini kan salah. Pakai yang ini. Pakai yang ini. Tapi karena gelombang ini betul. Oh, 20 ini memang lebih besar daripada 2,3. Pakai segini. Tapi kalau ini setara atau kurang pakai segini gitu. Kalau setara, kalau misalnya ini sumpah hasil ini 2,33 ya berarti pakai ini yang betul, ini yang betul jawaban. Kalau kurang dari 2,33 ya seperti itu.
Kalau kurang tetap ini.
Kalau kurang sama ini
Ataupun sama tetap ini.
ya, kalau lebih ini.
Tapi itu kan kalau soal ini ya.
Iya.
Berarti sih biar jadi sebenarnya taraf signifikansinya itu cuma 3 bedanya pasti 1%, 5% atau 10% ya kamu tinggal mau cari ya misalnya 10% berarti berapa? 10% ya berarti antara
Okay, let's
Terus ini
see.
kan
Number 4.
bisa aja. Apa nih? New kurang dari 110. Tergantung soal juga.
10% itu 1,28 atau minus 1,28. Terus kalau misalnya 5%
Actually, number 2 is related with number 1.
5%
The difference is only the
1,6
rate.
itu paling pas 0,9452 itu kan kurangkan jadi 48 loh ya paling mendekati yang 0,05 1,0
Yes, in proportion. Usually
Serius,
using
using
software,
1,28,
the software
1,6
usually
atau
will not.
2,
Yeah, sometimes they will give you this number, but sometimes they give you the p-value. This easier. Yeah, sometimes if the software. The software.
Apa yang lucu? Mau aja itu. Ada lagi.
Do you have like business analytics next semester? No? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, there is a chance if you play with the software and show it to you the p-value. Oh, it's something programming different. I think. So far about the t-test is okay. The test, statistical test. Now let's move the p-value. P-value.
Untuk dikasih kedua jam.
Q is using for the proportion. The percentage. This question is regarding the mean value,
Can
right?
we use C-score equals 2.4?
Z-score 2.4, yeah. Oh, no. The Z-score come from the threshold based on the alpha. Do you mean this one, right? Yeah. It is come from the threshold from the questions. The significance level is 1%.
So 2.33 equals P hat.
We have no. 2.33 is it's like the probability. Yeah, it's the probability.
Kopi dan
Yeah.
chipset.
So the the probability of 0.01 from the Z-score is 2.33.
Berikut ada.
The probability, yeah. If you see the 0.01,
Kelihatannya.
yeah, it aligned with 2.3 and 2.33. Yeah. Yeah. So the number here, the 0.01, is located 2.30 and 0.33. So you get this number, 2.33. So how to get this number? What 0.01 come from the questions? This one is we know 1% significance level. Yeah. So if 5%, so you have to find the 0.05. If 5%.
So the P hat is 1%.
No. The p-hat is for the proportion. Is different. Yeah. So you keep the p-hat first. This side, yeah. Only this one.
Cuma mau bantai-bantai.
It's different, yeah. The p-hat.
Oh, lagi pakai
P-hat later. Another question. The p-hat, the proportion p and q, right? Later, yeah. You will see another.
Berapa nih dengerin gini? Kasih ulang kan gitu berarti activity. Terus berapa?
Kayaknya 18 di sini deh.
Gak apa-apa, biasa.
Iya, di mana? 18-nya gimana? Di PPT-nya
Berapa ya?
C nomor 1.
Okay.
Iya lah. Untuk value. Karena itu I don't have the formula.
Okay, can I move to p-value?
Kayak belum belajar itu. Kayak rumusnya.
Yang amat ibu bahasa Indonesia.
So, this is the same questions
Itu
for
dia
number
kata itu
1.
lah.
The same questions, but
Udah terbiasa pakai bahasa Inggris.
you can use the t-test or p-value to decide you will reject or not. Yeah, you can use. Usually yes, somewhere
Iya, iya, ini bahasa
we
Indonesia.
care about the p-value.
The better
Yeah,
dia
it's
ulang
easier
tidak
sometimes.
Iya.
Okay, so to determine the p-value for this one, you have to see your z
Bahasa Inggris.
from the data.
Dot-nya.
Yeah, the z. The z here is 2.40.
Enggak.
Okay, 2.40. You know where to get to 2.40, right?
Susah sih sebelum
Itu udah pakai otak IPA. Kita ini otak IPA ya, susah.
Okay, the z is 2.40. So you want to know what is the probability of 2.40 happens. Okay, this one 2.40. 2.40. I mean the probability of it's greater than 2.40. Yeah.
Lu ngomong pilih apa?
So this one, this area. You want to know this
berapa,
area.
Cuk?
kan mungkin beda tahun
You
beda.
want to know this area.
Ya.
To get the probability is like last 2 weeks I think. So you can see the z-score where it 2 and 40. Yeah, what is the probability? 2 and 40. Maybe you see the 2 and 40 inside the table, the statistical table. It's not the table, it's the z-score 2.40. Align with what number? The z for your z is 2.40.
9918.
0. 9918. Yes. But again, the 0.9918 again is less than, yeah. I thought like less to it, it's less than. So the area of here less than 2.40 is 0.99. 1 minus. Yeah. So the p-value is 1 minus 0.99 blah 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 around 0. Very small number. Yes, around this number. Yeah. So 0.82%. This one is 0.0082 is equal with 0.82%. Yeah. Since this is the other way, besides using the z-score, yeah, you can use this one. You calculate the p-value,
Oh itu.
and then you see your p-value is smaller than 0.01 or not.
Data isa.
Types
In the PPT,
Sebelum pakai JK.
the views, it's 2 times. 2 times the probability. Why is that?
Kan gini tuh. Ini mikir iki kan ZT 2,4 terus kalau ini 0,4 harusnya kan iki soalnya kan datanya kan 2,4 tapi kan ini blessing
Why is 2 times?
2,44
Because it's greater than. We talk about greater than is different, not equal to. You see the
Lima puluh itu cukup.
not equal to 1, right? So
It's greater. The average diameter of the bulb during this 1 centimeter, it was found that the mean of the sample was 1.02.
different. What is the first?
This next one. When I question. Someone created.
There is no. Yeah, this one there is no information regarding the greater than. Yeah. So this one is the hypothesis is not equal to, not greater than the example. If it's not equal to, it's two-sided test.
So if it's not equal to then
If not equal to, yeah, not equal to. Okay. If not equal to, this is different with the PPT. Different example. That one is not greater than, it's not one-sided test, it's two-sided test. That's why you multiply it with 2. But here is one-sided. We talk about one-sided. That's why just care about this area. Just care about this area. Yeah, about this area. Okay. Okay, so we can reject null hypothesis. So you have to option. You want to use this one, the conclusion, because the z-score is 2.40 greater than 2.3, you reject. Or you can calculate also the p-value, because the p-value is less than 0.01, so we can reject the same. Yeah.
So the answer is A.
Hmm?
The answer is A.
Yeah, alternative hypothesis. Yeah, reject null hypothesis, and we can say that is greater than.
What's the difference between dysmorphia and
Same. Sometimes the question asking you to calculate both, calculate the test and p-value. Sometimes, but usually in software, usually it's easier this one. Yeah,
Kalau ini
Sometimes the question can
because you care about the.
ini kan nyari p-value, ini kan nyari z.
pakainya di
Nah, kalau misalnya pertanyaan dimintai ini ya, mau pakai fungsi.
Ya.
Tapi kalau pertanyaan ini, loh, berarti kita kan juga harus nyari z tadi.
Yes, also same. Yeah, you need to find the keys. Also 2.40.
This one is
Yeah.
more quicker.
Huh?
This formula is more quicker.
More
Quicker.
quicker. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. More quicker. But sometimes, yeah, the software calculate this one. Yeah. They just give you this final answer, and we just care what is the threshold. Is 0.01, right? And if your p-value is less than 0.01, so just reject the hypothesis. But behind the calculation of the software, we know it. Maybe take a break. 5 minutes, is it okay? If you want? No, 5 minutes. You still, this is still number one. Okay, this is still number one. 5 minutes is the maximum, okay?
Can I see the
Huh?
okay.
See?
Question number 3?
Question number 3, okay. Oh yeah, you want to see. This one is question number 3. Maybe you can see.
hypothesis. In progress
This one, no. Eh? No? Maybe after this, yeah, the setting, I think after
the class.
After the class finish. Maybe you can check, yeah, the question and also the PPT. Can we go to this? The lecture, today's is week 7, go to week 7.
I think there is no.
Yeah, maybe after this, yeah, the setting I think bit different. So it should be after this class finish.
Bisa apa sih? Saya ceritain. Mister.
Apa tuh?
Saya video ya. Lupa apa namanya. Tuhi, bukan Tuhi ya. Neil Hopkins. Mr. Neil. Benar. Ini orang semua lompat ke week 10 ya. Modul 7 ini dibagi jadi berapa week ya? Modul 7 kita belajar 1 bulan ini. Iya. Ada libur kan sih? Masa ada libur?
Libur apa maksudnya?
Tapi modul dari 7 ke 8. Tapi weeknya dari 7 ke 8.
Iya sih.
Hanya ada itu ini.
Ini break lagi.
Ini break.
8, 7, 8, 9.
8 minggu semua minggu kita tapi
Enggak. Dia bisa. Skip lah udah. Enggak banget. Gimana ya? Mau Kak Putra ya gitu kan.
Daripada loh, tapi lapangannya bayar.
Ya udah. Ini pun apakah udah schedule sekarang?
Tapi udah bayar tadi.
Ya udah, lapangannya udah bahasa. Cuman dia nggak mau pindah di hari ini. Dia pindah di hari ini cuma bisa begini. Akhirnya maksudnya aku ya hari kan ngecek misalnya ada hari Rabu, ada apa aja. Coba tanya, kenapa? Believe.
Skip class. What
Tepat
the
ya, skip.
Okay, it's to already 5 minutes.
Supaya sadar gak masalah.
matamu cuy. Karuan anggota itu semuanya. Habis itu dia
Belajar itu bisa nanti malam.
mana Jazira apa?
Jangan apa secara
Matamu cuy.
Tapi itu 2 jam juga.
pagi kan masih ada. Kan bangun dari jam 5.
Humor. Ngantuk.
Kan biasa pagi bangun jam 5 Mas. Jam 5 jam 5
Anggap jam 9 gitu.
Kalau pasti jam 9.
Loh yo lek ngene ya aku kudu bangun lebih pagi. Tapi lek ono kelas aku bangun jam 8 jam 9.
So bunch. Aneh.
Oh, iya, gue ini nyampe hampir mau. Beda kayak. Habis ini sama berenang.
Berenang. Apa?
Habis ngaji.
Oh kemarin.
Intinya lek tek lagi.
Ya, nanti kan orangnya gampang encok.
Oh,
Berenang nggak berenang? Iya memang.
Namanya
Oke.
basket.
basket.
Yes.
Lah ya kan penting. Sering lepas baju.
Itu lek orang main basket biasa.
Ini ngomong sebentar.
Iya lah.
Lu nggak tahu kan?
Ya.
Iya di sekolah.
Masalahnya sih, tapi kalau lompat-lompat ke sini. Saat kabin hilang.
Poin-poin ya.
Bukan masalah lompat keringetan ya, lompat-lompat. Itu agak soalnya badan lu pasti keringetan banyak. Biasa lo basket tuh tangannya klik kena terus dibilang yang mau kan badan.
Ya tadi jurus tak bentuk sifir sudah gini.
Okay, let's start.
Men,
Number 3, you know that we'll produce a mean of 100 bars of soap, and you know the sample is how many? The sample size from this question, and how about the significance level?
10%.
10%, right? Okay, 10%. Then what else we know? Oh, to conclude that the mean number of bars of soap per batch is not. Yeah, it's different. So this time is 2 cycles. Yeah. Okay, let's write down the null hypothesis. What is the null hypothesis?
Mu 100.
Mu equal to
100.
100. How about the alternative hypothesis?
Mu not 100.
Not equal to 100. Okay, this is the first step. Now, second step is selecting the formula that we will use. Yeah, this one or this one on the proportion. I think this one is not dealing with the proportion, right? Regarding still the mean, right? So this one or this one?
So,
Down, right down.
Because we don't know the standard
there is
Yeah, good. Because you don't understand the deviation, this one is unknown, right? This one is unknown, and also it's not normal in this period. So use this one, the P table. P table. So we use this table.
So,
Next,
beda nih rumus ini gitu apa?
this one. If the standard deviation is known from the question.
Oh,
So the standard deviation of the population is blah blah blah. Use this one. But there is no information regarding the standard deviation. So use this one.
so what is T? What is T?
What is
T.
T. T is the T score, the T, yeah. So you have to see, previously you see from the C score, C table, now use the T, identitas, the table. Yeah.
rumusnya sama. Rumusnya sama nih pasti.
Now the third step, use this one, right? Later on we will calculate. But the third step, let's define the threshold. Yeah. Previously the threshold is 0.001 equal to 2.33, right? This is 2.33. But now it's different. Yeah. The significance level is 10%, right? 10% significance level. 10% is equal to 0.1. Yeah. But here is two sides, not one side. Yeah, it's two sides. Two sides. So if two sides, it will be alpha over 2. So it becomes like 0.05.
0.5.
So you see where the t is 0.05, but again in t table you have to care with other things. Names maybe if you notice your t table, you have to care find something like relate to the relate to something, some number, some term. Do you see in the t table? EF, the degree of freedom. Do you know how to find the degree of freedom? Is find by n minus 1. Your n minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1. The 10 is come from the question.
Kak, itu bukan.
Yes.
Harusnya
So you find
betul.
where t is 0.05 and the degree of freedom is 9. What is the number? Maybe try to find.
Nggak tahu. Nggak ada juga.
9. The degree of freedom
180.
180.
Terus banget. Tanya Winston dia nanti bisa akan.
So this is 1833 and this one is minus 1833. This is where the null hypothesis applies. This is where the null hypothesis is rejected. Yeah, is rejected. Now let's calculate using your data. What is the t? Your data x bar minus the standard deviation. Standard deviation divided by n. Let's find the number based from the data. So you have to find the x bar. The standard deviation. This one. How to get the x bar from the? You have to find the average value of this sample.
No, find the average of
Yes, yes.
10.
Hmm.
Isn't it 100?
No. This is the claim from the hypothesis that we want to find.
Oh, but
X
you need
bar.
to actually find it first.
So this is the mu. Already find the x bar maybe? And S standard deviation. Have you find the TS? So what is the T? Maybe find the x bar first. What is the x bar and also the standard deviation?
X bar 798.9.
98.9 ya. The x bar 98.9. Yeah. Yes. This is the normalization. Yeah. So the x bar is 98.9. The standard deviation is 4.932. This comes from the calculation from the data. And you have all of the information. You can calculate the t. So this is mine.
Rata-rata. Men ya? Iya.
Already get the t? Equal how many? Yeah, negative 0.7. Yeah, negative 0.705 ya. Pas something blah blah blah. 06 by you run. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then you get the number. Okay. But here is the. Now let's try to. Yeah. You already get the threshold. You get your t. Okay. 4.932. 4.932.
Oh iya, betul deh.
Let's see.
Oh minus.
Okay, all good with the previous step? Can we move to
Can we go back to slide?
this one? Yeah, this one. No? Next. Yeah? No? This one?
Fuck. Ini tadi.
Boleh nggak?
Kayak didapat.
Kalau kita kesiksa rasakan bagus. Tapi kalau kita menjaga, hanya 1 jam 40 menit.
Here?
Yes. Thank you.
Udah paling satu rumus tadi.
Oh yeah, it's from n minus 1 is degree of freedom. N is the number of sample size. The question is the sample size is 10. Yeah, so he collect 10 samples.
Rumus lagi. Oh. So what does the 9 have to do with it? Itu kan. Oh. Oh ya. Nah.
Yeah. The sample is not too much, only 10.
Mungkin dari kemarin kok rumusnya sama-sama ya? Mirip-mirip. Dari kemarin rumusnya mirip-mirip. Iya tuh. Kita ngeri ini.
Or you can use the square, it's easier I think if you calculate using the both of- Have you calculated using the minus 1? Or if too long, maybe you can use the square. I think it's easier. Yeah, the formula, the n multiply with sigma x square. Yeah, you square it first and then you add all. In the formula sheet, yeah, they have the in the important line up.
At -1.
Yes, n minus 1. This is the sample. This is similar with you, the 4.92 standard deviation if using this one. Using n minus 1, yeah, the denominator.
So we're counting a sample here.
Hmm. Oh, we still have one more question.
Yang angkanya
We haven't defined the we reject or not the conclusion, but you can guess. Cannot reject. Okay. We accept. So accept. No hypothesis. No acceptance.
Ini ada apa sih?
Please can we go to the next slide?
This one.
Belah nyari gitu.
Here.
Research.
Okay.
Please can you show the teams?
Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. If not, can we move to the conclusion? I think this is the last step, right? The sixth step. You draw the conclusion based on this one. You have this one is minus 0.7 something. And you see, this one you also know where do you get this number, right? Negative 1.83 and 1.83. And your result is minus 0.0 minus 0.7. So is it here or here or here? Number 1, number 2, number 3?
Two.
Yeah, number 2, right? Here, somewhat here, yeah. Yeah. So the conclusion we cannot reject the null hypothesis, yeah. The conclusion because here, yeah, 0.7 is located here, yeah. Better than so you can like this one. Since 0.7 or between this one, we cannot reject null hypothesis, so we can conclude that the mean is not 100. We can conclude the mean is 100. Okay. If no questions, can we move to last question? Last question.
Oh, dikali N.
This is the last question. Yeah, the last question.
Kalau gitu dah.
Ya,
Ya kan? Biasanya ada latihan.
Huh?
terus setelah kita dapat sampai deviation itu cara apa ya? Buat nantinya terus
Bradley. Lu mau ini join yang
Desain.
desain.
Oh.
Main akhirnya aku desain.
cuma juga
Date main.
Yes.
videonya komplek buat
Videonya di main.
Okay. Okay, this one.
Udah rekam.
Sini Pak.
Udah rekam.
Main baru ngebahas.
wait.
Siapa aja?
Oke, video.
Gue jadi main karakter.
Ripa.
Tadi kita tinggal desain sebelumnya kapan mau mulai?
Siapa?
Tadi suruh desain kapan mau mulai syuting?
Tapi yang kerja semuanya tadi semua desain sama fotografi atau yang videografi itu? Videografi doang.
Ya, kebanyakan pasti yang fotografi.
Fotografi sama video.
Nah,
Kalau desain
desain mau ikut video.
mau di mana?
Ya sih, bro.
Okay, let's move to number 4.
Gue setuju.
Okay, this is number 4. Different. So it is a car company. Yeah. So they interview 500 people. Or they to test a new market. Yeah. They will release a new car, maybe electric car, maybe I don't know. So but they interview 500 people. Okay. So if less than 20% of people showing interest to buy the car, yeah. So I mean it's less than 20%. So the company decide to do more. They want to be more than 20%. So they will give increasing the advertisement. Yeah, increasing the advertisement. Yeah, if less than 20% show interest to buy a new car, to buy the brand new car. So okay, this is a bad sign for the company. Only less than 20% of the people want to buy the car. So okay, it's time to allocate more for the advertisement. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, only 20%, less than 20% people want to buy the car. Okay, okay, and in the here in the survey, 85 people. Okay, here. Okay, here. Yeah, if the brand preference is lower than 20%, so they need to allocate more for the advertisement. Yeah, because they want to launch a new car, new car. So yeah, I hope if I launch a new product, people will buy my, yeah. The preference is higher. Yeah, but here they want to test is less than 20%. Okay, and we know here the level of significance, the alpha is
5%.
5% here. Yeah. Yeah. Now we want to decide the company need to invest in the advertisement or not. Yeah, we need to invest. Something to invest. Okay. So we know this is should be something equal to blah blah blah, equal to some number, right? This one can be equal to, not equal to, greater than or less than. Yeah. Here, if the brand preference is lower than 20%, 20% is like 0.2. 20%, 20 over 100, right? Yeah, 0.2. Yeah. If the customer like is less than 0.2, if this is correct, so they need to invest more in advertisement. And this one is new equal to 0.2. Okay? Here. Okay? This is the first step. The second step, I think because this one is about proportion, yeah, percentage something, so you can use this one, you can use this one. But the last formula, using the Z also. The P hat something. P hat minus P over P multiplied with Q over the N. Yeah. Okay.
Ini pakai rumus ini pakai
So number 2 you use this one. P hat minus P multiplied with Q over N.
apa? Rumus sebelumnya dipakai terus.
Iya, Cuk. Dipakai terus tapi kita tetap gak ngerti, Cuk.
Okay. So this is come from the hypothesis, the P, this one, the percentage. Yeah.
Cuk, di formula dari apa?
This is
Maksudnya formula itu kayak buat soal kayak gitu.
to determine if the proportion is less than 0.2 or not. If less than 0.2, you need to do more advertisement. Yeah. If this one is correct. So like this one. Okay. So here we know this one. You don't use this formula. You have to use this formula. This formula only deal with the Z table, not the T. Yeah, only the Z, right? Z.
How do you decide if you use the proportion?
Based on the questions. So if you see, usually like the mean of blah blah blah, so it's not proportion, right? But here is 20% of the, yeah, it's dealing with the proportion, so it's using the P hat something proportion. This is, you already know, use this formula, right? So number 3, okay, is dealing with the significance level. Their significance level is 5%, right? Is this two-sided or one-sided? One-sided. So One-sided. Now let's find the one-sided. Where is it? This one is 0.05. Yeah, is actually 1.645 something. 1.645. Okay. Yeah, 1.645. But here, because this is one-sided, actually, the z-score giving you if less than it will be 1 minus 1.645. Yeah. Here is will be 1.645. Yeah, but we care about this one. The rejection area will be here because it's less. If not equal, you care about two sides. Yeah. Zero point. Yeah, one. This is from the table.
1.645.
Yeah, 1.645. Yeah, from the table. 1.645. The printed table maybe. But if you don't print, it's okay. You can use.
Oh my god,
Lu coba lu kan nggak ngerti.
645. Why not? Yeah, just use like 1.64 or 1.65. Can't we use that?
1.64 and 1.65.
Because it's usually rounded, right?
Yes, but is 0.05 is located in two sides, right? So it's like last week example. Yeah.
Oh, so we must use
I think you also can remember
because
case.
it's usually rounded, right?
Oh yeah.
Up or down.
But here it should be exactly.
Nggak
Yeah,
tahu.
exactly.
Aku nggak ngetahuin ya. Loh, what is NP? NP.
Here is the expected value. So, but usually this might work if n multiplied with p is greater than 5. Yeah. But good questions. This one. This is you use the z, right? The z table. You can use the z table as long as n multiplied with p and multiplied with q is greater than 5. This example is greater than 5. If no, you will use the binomial table. Yeah. Here, this condition. Yeah. But it's okay, I think. Yeah. You always like your n usually large. Yeah.
Oh,
The
Oh, itu
proportion.
nih.
sing here, sing ada.
First one.
Poisson,
Yeah,
Poisson.
the dice. Yeah. Yeah, the dice.
The Poisson is at the binomial level.
The other
Yeah,
Poisson.
yeah, the Poisson, yeah. Okay. The previous.
Poisson.
But this one is no.
I still don't get it.
This is the assumption works for because z is for normal distribution. Usually normal distribution, one of the assumption is the n is should be large. Be large.
Larger than 5.
Larger than larger than 5 and this one. If dealing with proportion, you need to multiply with the proportion. Yeah, if dealing with the proportion. Yeah, it should be larger than 30. Yeah. But if the proportion n multiplied with p greater than 5. This is the assumption. Okay.
So what is P?
P is the this one. Your question is the proportion. People who like the brands is is 20%, right? It's like so this 20% is 0.2. The percentage of people who like the
Like
brands.
and don't like 0.8.
Yes, 0.8 is 1 minus 0.2. If P is 0.2, the Q will be 0.8. Yeah.
so banget loh. Aku bisa tahu.
Okay, here. Oh, already here. 1645. But this is one side, right? So you care about as long as
Yes, Tim.
okay. This is one side, so you care as long as this is smaller than the 1.645, yeah. And then you put inside to the formula this one, yeah. The P is 0.2, the Q is 0.8, and from the question is 500 sample, right? So divided by 500.
Apa?
So, we reject the how that is in the rejection area.
Yes, is smaller, right?
Matematika minat.
So this is the conclusion.
Foto lah.
Foto dikirim di views.
Oh iya.
Tapi yang minggu lalu dikirim, aku belum baca. Next, you really going to open it confused. You not going to throw. I mean, you really going to open it confused. Okay.
You're not trolling, right? You're not trolling, right?
Iya,
Makanya malu gak sama gaji?
Okay, if no questions, I think practice makes you perfect.
Oh, no.
Practice makes perfect, Reina.
Loh.
This is also available on
Ah.
but after 6 p.m.
Sorry. Mental breakdown.
Sekali-sekali kok iri tuh satu list. Sekali-sekali aku iri tuh satu list.
Iya, aku ini belajar mulu, main biliar mulu. Main biliar. Ya, Pak.
Wah, keren. Udah lah, Cuk.
Udah coba kerjanya 4,4.
4,5 gak usah.
Komannya kayaknya masih oke sih, yang 4,6 gue baru pernah lihat.
You have 3 questions.
Try 4.4. So every assignment outside in this subject, will it be open book for all of them?
The assignment.
Yeah, all assignment.
First and second is open book.
But it's online.
It's online, right? For the group quiz, yeah, I think it might be different sometimes. Yeah, it depends. Yeah. Let me check the group quiz, right? Let me check from the outline. I think it's open book.
Iya, boleh.
Wait, ma'am, can you go to the slide before?
This one?
I want to check what I haven't.
This one?
After the answer.
Do everything.
Yeah.
Next.
After this?
Yeah, after this. Okay.
Let me check right now. I think it's open book, but it's group quiz. And you will have it here after the midterm.
Kayak takut banget.
Kita nyari setnya. Oh, jangan dia.
Oh, 22, Cuk. 2,2. Apa ini? Wah, aneh.
This one is finished. Let me check the cross outline.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to check the assignment. You will have
Ini sama, Cuk. Sama, Cuk. Jangan, jangan stres.